Through a lifetime spent in the pursuit of knowledge, one question consumed me. How did our world come to be? The old ones perished 1,000 years ago, triggering the extinction of all life. She showed me how it was reborn. A little outcast girl, ignorant of her own importance. Through her, I learned that life was only saved through a technological miracle. Zero Dawn. A terraforming system composed of 9 subordinate functions, each playing its part to reshape Earth from a barren rock to a lush landscape. Tended and protected by the machines. And with her, I learned the deepest secret of them all. The secret of her birth. That she is a clone of Elizabeth Sobek, Zero Dawn's creator. Born to prevent a new extinction. Driven by Hades, a malevolent AI. Given sentience by a mysterious signal of unknown origin. And with a little help from me, she prevailed in a great battle at the city of Meridian, becoming a champion for all humankind. But as useful as she has been, now I must leave her behind. For as she strives to put right what Hades sundered, I have made a new discovery. One that heralds both destruction and opportunity.
God damn it, silence. Alright. Hello everyone, I'm Toe of Twilight Z, here to save you from whatever it is you need saving from, or whatever the people of the Forbidden West need saving from. I have been looking forward to this game for a while. I got it when it came out, but I haven't gotten a chance to play it. No time like the present. I've set aside several hours to try and get into it today. I got to play like the tutorial levels and a little bit of the early game, but it was a while ago. I can't really remember most of it. So we're going in. We're not gonna go easy mode. Markers and icons on the screen to assist you on the journey. Balance, experience, exploration, story, and combat. Combat is fun. Minimal HUD information. Look at the worlds to find your way. Icons on the screen to assist you on your journey. We can change these settings later. Alright. Earth, the far future. Nature says to reclaim the ruins of the forgotten civilization, but humanity lives on primitive tribes. In the new wilderness, they fight for survival against the machines. Fearsome mechanical creatures. Okay, whatever. Manual saves may be made at campfires, so nothing new. So I did share my streaming schedule for the week. Tentative as it is, I don't plan on there being too many obstacles to it.
The land is dying. People are suffering. Soon, they'll starve. All because of a terraforming system that's spiraling out of control. And only I can fix it. Only I have your genetic code. It won't be long before we hit the point of no return. And then... extinction. I've been searching for months for what I need. A backup of Gaia. The AIU designed to control the system. But every time I think I have a lead, it comes to nothing. And every night, I have the same dream. I'm walking under a brilliant night sky, through a field of flowers. And when I arrive at the center, I see you, Elizabeth. Waiting for me. Even though you've been dead for 1,000 years. You're the closest person I've ever had to a mother. And for a moment, I feel whole. But it never lasts.
I soon enough I know where this is going. Never mind. Don't worry about it. Forget I said anything.
I'm always left alone. This world is your legacy, Elizabeth. I won't let it slip away. The valley below is my only remaining lead. My last hope to find the backup. I'll do whatever it takes to get it. I promise. Varl?
If it isn't Aloy, the savior of Meridian, anointed of the Nora.
You know I hate being called that stuff.
Well, consider it a punishment for running out on us the very same night we beat Hades.
I grew up an outcast. Remember, I'm not much for parties.
Yeah. That one was in your honor. Just saying.
Has he got a sword?
So, what are we doing? Must be urgent since you left so fast. Delving into ancient ruins? Or maybe it has something to do with the Blight.
Both, actually, but, I should...
Oh, no. I've been tracking you a long way. It's okay. After everything you've done to help the Nora and my family, I swore an oath to help you, no matter what. You're stuck with me now. Like bark on wood.
Okay, but if you're going to come with me, you'll need to be able to see what I see.
A focus? Never thought I'd get your second sight.
I'll give you another one later and show you how to back up your data.
Data?
Information on the device. We've got a lot to cover. I'll have to explain everything as we go.
You see like this all the time?
Since I was a little girl. Come on. Shall we? All right, I got a couple of scrapes on the way here. We should find some medicinal plants, stock up. So it's time for your first lesson with the Focus.
Sounds good. Let's get started. These plants don't look like the ones in the Sacred Lands.
The Focus helps you see the ones we need. Ugh.
Bitter?
Yeah, well, at least they make you feel better. All right, we should keep going.
Might want to grab more of these plants along the way.
Yeah, good idea.
I can't climb it. Okay. Already, this game is a lot more colorful than it was than the previous one.
Look there. More of the Blight.
Those ruins. That's where we need to go. I don't know
see a
what these
few ways
ropes here,
down.
but we can use the line to slide down.
What are we after exactly?
The backup? Well, it's an AI. It's hard to explain. Think of it like a set of instructions that can fix the world.
Sounds complicated. Noticed you're, traveling light these days.
Yeah, I, ran into some trouble on the way here. Still have a lot of my gear.
Back up. Okay, so I need to hold the jump button to climb on things. Maybe I could have climbed on that hanging line over there. I know, I should try and progress this story, but it just feels really good to be back and wandering around, and it's always good to get like acclimated to controls when you've got free time like this. As opposed to when things are trying to kill you. Okay, no, I can't climb on that. I would have been surprised if I could. At least there's no like stamina gauge in this game, so I can run as much as I want. Of course, it doesn't escape me that this ruins she's exploring have... Wait, oh, that was dumb. Can I get back up there? There was a thingy. Probably not. Right, this seems like a one-way trip. So if I tap it, it puts out the pulse, and then if I hold, it zooms. Okay, so left trigger, second left trigger, I'm gonna need to saving some arrows. Does the heavy. Oh wait, I'm getting hurt. The floor is lava. Where am I supposed to go again? That's where I would have landed. There's a bunch of shit over there. Can't go through that.
You really traveled a long way to get here. I almost caught up to you a couple times too.
To go down, what button do I
It's not
press?
easy keeping up with you.
Ooh, X. Not X, square. Sorry to interrupt your conversation, Varl.
Find anything good down there?
A few supplies.
Carcasses as usual. And there they go.
Looks like they left a carcass behind.
What are the pink purple flowers?
A lot of arrows in that machine. Better take a closer look. Someone took down this machine recently.
Who else would come here?
I don't know. We better craft some arrows of our own. There might be trouble ahead.
Good thing we already picked up some ridgewood.
We did?
Alright. Now to craft some arrows. Done.
Me too. Arrows ready.
Hurt to stock up on some more. What are we stuck on?
There's a ladder, but can't reach it from here.
Nothing a well-placed arrow can't knock free. Just have to target the lock.
That did. After you. By the goddess. What was this place?
I don't know. The transmission... The, message I found didn't say. Only that a backup might be here. We need to find a way in. So, what happened after I left Meridian?
Well, there was a fuss when people realized you were gone. But then some of us figured you only would have left if it were for something important.
You were right about that. The blight's not just poisoning plants. It's killing animals too.
Then people will get sick too. and starve.
We're not gonna let that happen.
A car. I think. Another car. Not sure what those things are on top of them. Probably because like these things were probably built in like the 2060s, I think, if I remember the glow from the last game. There we go. So maybe it was just like a new aesthetic, or maybe I guess it might be some kind of like AI-driven vehicle. In which case, that might have been where the camera was or something. AI. What does the A stand for? Right, and what does the I stand for? What does the A stand for again?
Down this way.
That's a lot of light. Oh no, that's not light. Those are
Get to the grass.
the grass that I can hide inside of.
Never seen one of those before.
Me neither. Those dead machines have it on alert.
How do you want to handle it?
The focus can help us. We can scan the machine before we make our move.
Okay.
See how parts of it are glowing?
It's I.
Those are its
It's a
weak
weak
spots.
spot.
Right.
Scan the machine, find an anxiously ancient ruin.
Okay, concentrate.
Oh cool, I can still concentrate. Oh, throws rocks. I forgot about that. Try to
Another
train.
one's coming.
It is. Oh, hello. Do you see me? You're almost dead.
How
Nice
does the
teamwork.
focus know all that?
It reads data on the machine.
Like a hunter studying its prey?
Yeah, kind of. So, after the fuss over me leaving, what did everyone else do?
Well, as soon as the celebration was over, my mother led the rest of the Nora home. The Sun King put his people to work rebuilding the city, and I set out to find you. Someone shot this machine too.
So I said I have an overflow pouch for the medicine.
I see another ladder. Looks like it's stuck.
Got it.
So, Horizon Zero Dawn was the first action RPG that I actually got
Since you
into.
were a child, right?
Yeah. Found my first one when I fell into a ruin. Got the others from an old cache not long ago. It's good to have extras.
Action RPGs aren't usually my thing. I'm more of like a turn-based strategy type of person. But like the world of Horizon Zero Dawn, like I remember seeing the ads for it, I'm like, okay, that looks cool. I went out and bought a PlayStation. I've been like a Nintendo diehard with a few like PC games here and there, like really simple PC games that my games play. But seeing the ads for the Horizon Zero Dawn made me decide to get a PlayStation, and made me decide that I wanted to try a action RPG, and I didn't regret it because this is I kind of like.
Going into a ruin of the old ones. Goddess protect us.
We'll be okay, Varl.
You say that.
Through here.
Welcome to the Far Zenith launch facility.
Far Zenith? I know they made some tech trades with Zero Dawn, but why would they have a backup of Gaia?
Don't think there's a way through. I guess they want us to check in with them.
Please hold for identiscan. Access denied. Please wait here for personnel to assist you. Dr. Sobek.
Okay. I guess they weren't on great terms with Elizabeth. Well, let's find a way in.
Please hold for identiscan. Access denied. Credentials not recognized.
I guess it doesn't like me either.
My DNA is identical to a person that the system would at least know. But Varl is like a brand, is, well, obviously a
Should be
snowflake
able to pry this open.
in terms of DNA. His DNA signature, or like the particular mix of it, didn't exist. Was it 1,000 years ago? 1,300 years ago? 3,000 years ago? Something like that. I can't remember how much time passed between the apocalypse and now.
There's climbing gear. Guess someone dropped in from above.
Shit's on fire, yo.
Whoever left this here might have also shot those machines we found earlier.
So where are they now?
Okay, so I can hold up to 24 healing berries. Gold thorn peppers. Was believed to be poison. Who suffered a violent allergic reaction to it. Actually, spicy pepper is now known to be edible. Dense jungles. Food from cooks and settlements. Okay. So it's just
Ugh. What's that stench?
Ow. Fire
Entire
hot.
camp wiped out. They must have come here to delve for scrap.
Acid. That explains the smell. And it looks like something big came in from above.
Crashed right through the camp. And then through the wall. I should take a look at the rubble in that gap.
Oh, right. And it can't hurt to loot a couple of things. A wooden crate. Take all.
Whatever came through here brought this down as it went out. If I can dislodge some of the debris, we might be able to squeeze through. Maybe I can find something to help in the camp.
Aloy, over here. I think I got something. It's some kind of Oseram prototype, I think. This hook looks like it can latch onto things.
And this gear pulls it back.
It looks broken, but maybe we can repair it. Hook it to the debris.
And pull it out. That could work. The focus can help us search the camp and identify anything we can use to fix the tool. My focus picked up a couple of things to check out.
Poor guy. Acid burned right through his armor.
That would suck, dying of acid. It's like getting stabbed, but slower and more burning.
Part of the machine
sensation.
could help fix the gears.
And then you still bleed out. Find something, Varl? Workbench. Oh, there's something over there.
Machine cable. Stronger than rope. Alright, I think I have what I need to repair the tool. Or maybe even make something better.
You could use this workbench.
An improved version of a Delver's prototype tool that can latch onto and pull objects. Also enables grappling to specific points. So I got a grappling hook.
There. Pull caster. Now to test it on the debris.
The Cold Caster is a versatile tool that allows you to manipulate objects in the environment that have a graded pattern. To wield the Pullcaster, hold L2 and tap triangle. And then to fire, R2. Okay. Fire the Pullcaster, hold R2. How do I not fire? Okay, I let go of L. It's been a while.
worked better than I thought. Well, it doesn't look like there's an easy way out of here. I should scan the area. We have to find a way to keep going.
Huh. What's this thing for?
Where'd you go? Oh.
What's this?
Whoa!
Good morning. I'm Oswald Dalgard, and it is my pleasure to introduce you to Far Zenith. Forget what you think you know about us. Our truth is simple. We say reach for the stars, even if you have to cross 8.6 light years of space to get there. Please proceed into the auditorium, where we'll unveil our plans.
Wonder what's in this auditorium.
Guess we'll find out. I should open up my focus display and see what I can find.
Oh, hey. Ladder. Triangle.
The pullcaster can't reach from here. I'll have to get closer.
Aha.
I should open up my focus display and see what I can find.
Look, it's a I beat Horizon Zero Dawn, so this is a brand new mechanic, okay?
Oh, I might be able to get up there.
Really? I had to scan it first? Okay.
I don't think I'm doing this right.
Jump, attack, add X to grapple.
Wow, that worked.
That pullcaster's useful. Too bad there's only one.
Don't worry, I'll find you another way up.
Wait, this is the correct way. I want to go the non-correct way, if possible. I don't think it's possible. Alright, so there's a thingy I have to grab over there. So we're just gonna jump. I don't think that ever happened in the other game, where you grab onto ledges and stuff, and then they disappear. Okay, my computer just died. Or decided to go to sleep. I shouldn't do that while I'm streaming my stream. Where'd you go? Oh, there's the ladder.
Okay,
Nope, that's a door.
I gotta drop the ladder for Varl.
Oh, there's the ladder.
There you go, Varl.
Thanks.
Come on, Varl. Come here, boy. Varl's cool. I like Varl. Not all the NPCs are like amazing as like characters, but Varl's cool. Friendly, supportive.
Homo sapiens. Us. We have always pushed the boundary as explorers, pioneers, trailblazers. And now Far Zenith is taking the next leap into the future. That's why we're proud to have resurrected the Odyssey. When our government's abandoned in orbit, Far Zenith will actualize in less than a decade. But that's only the beginning. When the ship is complete, we will send the Odyssey and her crew where no one's gone before. The Sirius system. There, we'll create humanity's first off-world colony. The Odyssey may take 300 years to reach it, but when we look up at the night sky, we'll know they're on their way. And in the words of our founder, the late Peter Chimbumbe, the truest form of immortality is...
Data corrupt. Playback stopped.
The old ones could fly through the sky? Between the stars?
Well, yes. Sort of. That ship, the Odyssey, it never made it to the other star. Something went wrong, and it blew up.
I remember there being a data point in the previous game about that.
Is that why Elizabeth gave them a backup of Gaia? For their colony?
Error. Public presentation file corrupted. Member recruitment file available. Do you wish to reactivate?
Yeah. Reactivate. That's what
Reactivate
else they had to say.
heart made of stone.
We all know the projections. Economic instability, new biocontagions, rampant AIs. How long before another catastrophe creates unacceptable risk for the world's elite? We here at Far Zenith believe, escape the inevitable.
AI ramp.
And so we reach for the stars.
That was a thing on like Halo, right? I don't know anything about
Now
Halo.
you've seen what we're building here. Infrastructure to support the Odyssey's construction. A state-of-the-art data center to facilitate rapid technological advancements. And you've seen how we're managing public perception. So invest and join us. Claim your berth on the Odyssey. Preserve your way of life beyond the concerns of Earth.
Well, they were right about the world ending. They just didn't know how. Yet.
So everything they said back there about the next step for humanity, it was all a lie. These people only cared about saving their own skin.
Yeah, well, didn't work out for them in the end. That Oswald guy mentioned a data center. There. The backup. It should be stored in there.
Won't be able to swim across.
I guess we'll have to find a way around. Come on.
So as I was thinking about the fact that she's ginger, probably has really pale skin, that would be like...
I still can't believe the old ones could fly.
They were capable of a lot of things. For good and bad.
Sure seems like it.
You would think she would burn
I wonder
black,
what it's
but
like
then-
up there, among the stars. The wilds have really grown over this place.
Are you done interrupting me, Carl? I like you a lot, but so, the thing is, there are different places on everybody burns, and there are different places on Earth that you're more likely to burn from because it's easier for UV rays to break through the atmosphere. But if they got like a terraforming system,
into
like
the
controlling
creepy
the
room we go.
atmosphere, for the express purpose of making the world livable for humans, then I think they would make it like as strong as they could against UV rays. So maybe Aloy doesn't have to deal with sunburns as much.
What is that?
I'm not gonna kill this sorcery. Keep your guard up.
Oh, my guard is up.
Oh, my guard is up. The other possibility is just that she figured out with the focus that how to DIY her own kick-ass sunscreen, which I could also see.
Up here.
Oh good, more.
Careful. Don't want those things to call in
Call
some friends
those.
from underground. You take
Like
the left one.
most
I'll
of
deal
the
with the one on the right.
machines are based
Okay.
on like real world animals. Like the rock breaker from the previous game was a digging machine. It seemed like a mole.
Moving up.
Its
I need to
paws.
sneak up on it to take it
so
out
to
with my
speak.
spear. Can't let it see me. I should scan
How
it
many rounds
first.
do I have?
Check its
7.
patrol path. Okay, there's its patrol path. Get closer and stay out of sight. I can throw a rock to distract it. Get it into a position where I can sneak up and strike. Just have to wait for the right moment.
Oh yeah.
Time to
These
throw.
guys seem like mongooses, don't they? The way they stand up on their hind legs. Stab. Right in the face. Did he just scream?
Gotcha.
He just
Mine's
screamed.
down too.
It seems like, I'm guessing we're gonna have company soon. So these things, they alert their friends even after you silent strike them? That sucks. At least I don't have to buy the silent strike perk again.
More of those machines ahead.
Nothing you and I can't handle.
Alright, how do I sneak? X. Square. I keep saying X when I mean square. Like, I know
Got your
what shape
back.
I'm talking about, but the names for the shapes are mixed up in my head. Like, a square by any other name is still a square. No, I hit silent strike. Okay, well this is gonna suck. Oh good, there's another. You can't do like the jumping strike. It works with the heavy strike though. There we go.
Got them all.
I was so badass that
I've been meaning
the
to
sound
mention.
broke for a second.
Noticed you have a new look these days?
Yeah, I know. Didn't have a lot of time to shave when I was trying to catch up to you. Don't worry, it's not permanent.
Good.
Sorry my whiskers offend you, anointed.
See, that's something I don't get is the game tries to be like feminist and like, okay, yeah, she doesn't shave. It's the wasteland, of course not. But like, she makes a big deal about while shaving. kind of a double standard. Besides, I think it looks good. Burrowers. So those are bad guys. I have no choice but to run into. I know I'm supposed to go that way, but like this entire tutorial section, I'm never coming back
Looks like
to.
this little guy got caught up in the blight. He couldn't escape.
I hope it didn't suffer long.
I've got this whole area. Nothing here. I don't buy it. Plants.
The Osram must have used explosives against the machines.
They managed to get a couple.
Oh, not bad guys. Bad guy corpses. Killed by someone else. But they didn't scavenge them.
Looks like there was a barricade here. Machines must have broken through.
I wish I could zoom in on stuff, like control the camera, without having to make a light show about it.
I'll keep this for later.
Guess that Osram didn't have a chance to use it. Careful. Traps ahead.
Huh. Might be able to disarm them. There.
I
Managed to
never
salvage some
use
supplies.
traps.
And not blow yourself
Dismantled
up.
it. And got more supplies. Looks like another camp.
While we're here, maybe we can make some traps of our own. Might come in handy against machines.
Good idea.
Haha, you're disarmed. Now can I make you drop your shield? Yay.
I know that guy.
Yes, I did. Thank you for noticing.
I can use this.
What am I hearing? Oh, hi. That coat chopped his arm off. Man, those guys are tough.
Okay. I should have what I need to craft a trap.
Neat. Stand. At least they made potion crafting easier in this game.
Machines ahead.
Don't think they spotted us.
Scrapper.
I better scan them.
Why do you need to scan them? You know what a scrapper is.
I've seen this machine before. The Scrounger.
Really?
That's new to me. Let's see where its weak points are.
Why can't they just be...
Maybe we could place one of those traps you made in its path.
Nope. Critical strike. Ow. Okay, I have a potion. Obviously, I have a potion. Fight.
We're clear.
Let's keep going then.
You've been in a lot of old world ruins. Are they all like this?
They all have their secrets, but every place is different.
Cool. I heard the sound of water. I'm like, where's that coming from? Okay.
That machine we saw earlier must be on the move.
Let's hope it doesn't come this way.
Ah.
That's a big storm picking up out there.
Yeah. And they're getting stronger. And more... This data mentions the tech that Far Zenith traded to Zero Dawn. It doesn't explain how they got it back up.
I'll keep an eye out for more data.
Far Zenith will provide Prototype Homer Archive. Ectogenic chambers to be retrieved from storage in our facility. Ectogenesis research reports. Copy of the alpha build of the Apollo database in the weeks prior to the Odyssey's launch. Should be a near complete repository of human knowledge. It should be noted that Dr. Sobek was very reluctant to agree to this, but I drew a line in the sand, making clear that this was a non-negotiable term. I will continue to run all public communications with Dr. Sobek's team.
Looks like we've got to climb up.
This place is really falling apart.
Well, it is 1,000 years old.
Only 1,000. I mean, if you say so.
Made it.
Looks like some kind of meeting room. That door on the other side's locked. Anzu.
The Zero Dawn terraforming system, the brainchild of Dr. Elizabeth Sobek, empowered by 9 subordinate functions, Gaia, the core of the system, is capable of advanced planetary engineering, an obvious advantage to our space colonization efforts. Operation Phase 1. Establish an asset within Project Zero Dawn. Status complete. Phase 2. The asset will secretly beamcast a complete copy of Gaia and her subordinate functions to this facility's data center. If all goes well, Zero Dawn staff will remain completely unaware of the transmission. Risks. Discovery of this operation could result in Zero Dawn withholding the already negotiated Apollo database. Special care must be taken not to alert Travis Tate, the expert hacker in charge of Hades Protocol. In addition, extreme caution must be exercised in regards to Dr. Sobek herself. As one of the world's preeminent technologists, she may have instituted unforeseen security measures. A complete assessment is attached. This concludes the executive summary.
I thought Elizabeth sent the backup here, but she didn't. Far Zenith stole Gaia.
Aloy, why does that woman look like you?
It's okay, Pearl. We look alike because we're the exact same. Genetically identical.
But she was one of the old ones. How can you be her?
Because I wasn't born. I was made. By a machine. It's why I'm motherless, why I was cast out as an infant.
I don't understand. What kind of machine can make a person?
Remember when I said the backup is like a set of instructions? It's more than that. It's called Gaia. And for a long time, she cared for the world until she had to destroy herself. So she made me to bring her back. I'm the only one who can. And this place is my last hope.
You once said the goddess spoke to you when you went into All Mother Mountain. Was that this Gaia?
Yes, but she's not the goddess, Varl. There isn't one.
How can you be sure? It sounds like she anointed you with a sacred task.
I've had a lot of time to figure this out. And you will too, with the focus. But for now, the report said they were going to store the stolen copy of Gaia in the data center. So that's where we have to go. Okay?
So yeah, spoilers, by the way, for Horizon Zero Dawn.
Huh. Look at that. Aloy, over here. I found something you could use.
The weapon. Thanks, Varl. We should keep moving.
After you.
Yeah. Frost bombs, build up the frost brittle status. On brittle state, enemies are more vulnerable to impact damage. Okay. So basically, Elizabeth Sobek created Gaia. Gaia, inside All Mother Mountain, created the ancestors of the Nora as like clones, and then those people came out of the mountain and had a bunch of babies that became the Nora.
Down here.
And then later, when shit went south, Gaia used those same machines to create Aloy as a clone of the woman who created it, in order to be like, "Mommy, something's going wrong. I need help."
We're almost back outside.
Good.
So Gaia sees Elizabeth as her mom, but Aloy kind of also sees Elizabeth as her mom.
Look, that must be the machine.
But Gaia sees Aloy
Same
as
direction we're going.
Elizabeth, but Aloy sees Elizabeth as her mom, and it's like, there's a lot of moms. Aloy is motherless, but also has a lot of moms. Her mom is her mom's mom.
Another one of those machines. I could try a family weapon on it.
A scrounger? Against a scrounger? I don't think so. Scroungers are small fry.
More of the Oseram Delvers. And a lot of acid. That big machine must have attacked as they tried to escape.
They didn't stand a chance.
Yeah, we dig through a scrap pile that's on fire.
You said this backup is the last hope.
Yeah. All those places I've been these last few months, there were supposed to be more backups. But 1,000 years ago, a guy named Ted Faro purged them all.
Was he part of Far Zenith too?
No. He was worse. Looks like we can cross over here.
Ted Faro was the one who created the Pharaoh Swarm, which brought about the apocalypse. Did we I'll be honest, I wasn't watching the prologue video before the start screen. I just let it play for everybody else. So yeah. place is fun. It's like a jungle gym. Oh wait, no, I want to get back on the rock. I was the kid who spent like every recess running around the jungle gym.
Wow. That big metal thing looks like the ship we saw back in the auditorium. Imagine going up to the stars in that.
It's horrible. What's he looking at? Oh. Oh, right, the Delver's journal. It's just basically a bunch of journal entries to be like, oh no, we're all about to die. It's basically like reading a horror movie.
Machines tore right through them.
These guys couldn't catch a break. Machines patrolling ahead.
We can tag them into focus to keep track of them.
Hide. Alright, so there's a Scrounger and a... Oh, it's an S-burrower. Or a 5-burrower. Oh right, that guy is supposed to jump out of the wall at you and take you by surprise, isn't he? What's he gonna do when he gets here? He's up here. Does everyone else go out here? Yes. Don't throw rocks at me. If you throw rocks at me, I'm going to be very upset. Right. Why am I not?
There's a ladder in the back.
Okay, now how to get out of here.
There's her arrows. So one of the Ostrom just dropped a box full of arrows. I mean, I guess that's helpful for me.
Machine ripped right through the wall.
What's in here?
Ancient valuable box. Ancient chimes. It's a set of keys. It's funny because they're just like trying to guess as to what all these things from the old world they find were originally for. Doing like archaeology. We of course know what they're for. So Varl said there's a ladder in the back. I gotta stop letting our computer go to sleep on me.
So tell me something. Sona was really okay with you not going back to the Sacred Lands?
As the Nora war chief, she understood why I was obligated to follow you. But as my mother, she wasn't pleased.
Is she ever pleased? I don't think I've seen her smile.
Me neither.
Oh, right. So Varl is the son of the War Chief Sona. He had a sister too, who I met in the first game, at like the very beginning of this first game, before she died horribly. She was murdered by bad guys. The first time we meet the bad guys. She was cool. She and I made fun of the guy who picked on me for not having a mom. I need to get better looking at my chat messages to see if there's any messages, which there's not. But if there were, I don't know if I would have noticed. And here we get a look at our...
3 of those things. And if they slaughtered all those Oseram, we'll never get through to the data center.
There's no way to slip past them. They're too tough to fight head on.
We could find a settlement. Convince some hunters to help us.
That would take weeks, and we don't have that kind of time. Maybe all we need is that shuttle to fall.
That thing? How?
We'll figure it out. Just wait here.
Aloy.
Trust me.
And there she goes.
Just need to get up.
So from what I've
I
seen,
can make it to that tower. I should be able to find a way across to the shuttle.
story so far, Aloy seems to be in like a I don't need help kind of situation, or like, oh, other people only slow me down. I think if I can guess, if this story is going in a direction where Aloy has to learn to rely on other people, then I guess I'd be down. I mean, it's a pretty basic.
Maybe I should stick to my spear for now. Save some ammo.
How much ammo do I have? 13. My eyes aren't getting bad. I just got these glasses, so they shouldn't be horrible. My eyes are just awful. But I'm having a hard time reading some of these numbers and letters. Hello. There's another dude. Here comes the boy. Hello, boy. Here he comes. Now he's dead. Is that a thing I can climb? It looks like it should be a thing I can climb. But I don't think it is.
There. That ladder can get me up to the tower. Okay, there's a rail up there. I think I can reach it if I launch myself off that grapple point.
Right, it's like a thing I have to launch. Tap circle before reaching the grapple point to launch into the air.
Got it!
I remember having a hard time with that before. Well, good in terms that it shouldn't be too hard to knock the shuttle down. So your plan is probably going to work. The question is whether
This storm's getting bad.
Which storm? Where am I supposed to go now? Over there? How do I get over there? Oh, I can drive down there. Grappling hook.
Made it. Easy.
Aloy, you crazy.
That was close. What, Ricky the
I'm
tower
getting
down?
anxiety. I'm not normally
On to
afraid
the
of heights,
next.
but even I'm getting anxiety from this.
I won't be able to make that jump. There is a cable here. Maybe I can ride it to the other side.
Like clinging to a side of a cliff. Okay, you've got an entire cliff supported underneath by more cliff.
Well, nowhere to go but up. This place is barely getting better.
Again, this never happened in the old game. You never had like handholds that fell apart while you were climbing. That's a new feature, and it's kind of scary.
Looks like there are massive clamps holding the shuttle in place. I'll bet there's a control console nearby. If I can release the clamps, the shuttle should fall right into the basin.
So that's the shuttle. Those are those clamps. Oh, am I hearing a boy?
Great. The machine's in my way.
So, boy. Any more boys? Just the two boys? Feels like there should be more boys. But I'm not going to complain if there's only two boys. Okay, what's your trap?
Control console might be in there.
Try that thing that we failed to do. Boom. It almost worked. Wait. Oh wait, there's more than one boy. I knew there would be more than one boy. Stop shooting things. Did you...
This place to myself now.
What did I say about shooting shit? Yes, I was talking to the other boy, but it goes for you too. I don't like having shit thrown at me. So where am I going? I mean, I know the marker says over there. That's the data console.
Okay. Time to crush those machines down below.
Ow. And they're just getting mad at the spaceship. I like how they hiss at each other and at the spaceship. Hissing at each other like they're obviously working together, so they're not mad at each other.
I'm gonna have to climb the tower.
I guess they
to
just
find a way to
communicate
disconnect
with
them.
each other by hissing for like coordination
How to
purposes.
get up the tower.
Alright, where do I go now? Where am I going? So the show's over there, and I need to go over there. There's a path, but is that where I just came from? Judging by the fact that there is unlooted loot here, I would say no. This is a direction I have not explored in yet, which means probably where. Climb up the lodge tower. How do I do that? I don't.
If I pull that beam down, it
Oh.
might drop the access lift.
What did I do with my cell phone? I just heard it chirp. There it is. So the access lift. Oh right, I remember this this base line.
Climb closer to the ship to touch the cables.
I'm kind of down for this music. Not gonna lie. It's kind of hype. But it has no reason, no excuse to be this hype at this point in the game. We're in kind of a exploring part of the game.
That doesn't sound good. I had to detach those cables quick.
To hype up this whole thing to this level with a baseline like that.
This should be the right spot. There. That connector's holding the cables together. It should break if I shoot it.
Alright. Fuck shit up.
One down. I just need to climb higher. Attach the second set of cables. Scaling an ancient, rickety tower with killer machines waiting down below. I was right. No turning back now.
Just another Tuesday for Aloy the Anointed Savior. Slayer of Helix. Wrecker of Machine Shade.
Almost there. There's the other connector.
There we go. Uh-oh. Yielding.
Going anywhere, are you? Guess we're finishing this the hard way. I need to take this thing down to get to the data center. I should scan for weak spots. Okay, where's that weak spot? That sack's full of acid.
Alright, so tell me. So body, doesn't have any attributes. So these things are detachable. Disables an attack if detached or destroyed. Large vibrating metal plates that are only vulnerable when extended, detach or destroyed to disable the ranged sonic burst attack. Oh, H and shoot shit at me. Of course it can. Serrated coils capable of crushing nearly anything in snares. Tear off to collect. Destroyed when killed. Destroyed if not detached. We'll worry about surviving first. Triggers an elemental blow if shot with plasma damage. That's a new damage type. Okay, this music is also dope as heck. Attach metal bite storage. Right, metal bite, also known as acid. Persists when killed. Is not destroyed when the machine is killed, so I can get some acid after I kill this thing. Contains resources if intact. Leave a 200 on the machine to gain valuable resources. Chain reaction, but I don't have any shock arrows, so that's kind of a no-go. It's got purge water. I don't know what that is. Metal bite storage. Detachable, destroyed when killed. Looks like fire. Destroyed when killed. Central processor. Especially vulnerable to damage if exposed. So indestructible and a weak spot. So really, if I can get into a position where I can shoot his back, that would be great. Explosives. Purge water storage. Destroy to disable purge water attacks with a tactic. Explosive components explodes when destroys. That sounds good. So really, these things are super weak from the back. And then there are these things. Used to power all shock attacks. The orb spins on an axis to charge up before subsequently snapping into place to launch an attack. Okay, so what's on its front? There's this thing. Contains resources when attacked. It's explosive, so if I shoot it a bunch, then if I shoot it here a bunch, then that'll cause an explosion and it'll be hurt a lot. Okay, that's what I'm aiming for. Maybe some of these. Key upgrade resource component is valuable for upgrading weapons or outfits. Killed. I want to shoot these. Let's try and detach him. want to detach these. Basically,
I should target it first.
it's got a whole bunch of little details on it.
Watch out for that acid.
Haha, I'm behind a rock. Oh. I'm on fire. Get out of the fire, Aloy. Angel supply chest. Ooh. Potion. Potions are good. I like potions. Alright, how do I make arrows? Yeah. Oh wait, you know what I should be doing? I should be beating it with frost. I mean, I know it's on fire.
There! The canisters are exposed now. I should aim for them.
I recall there being like a weapon nearby. Some kind of heavy weapon that I can pick up. Oh, hey, I shot it. Does this thing have a second stage?
Damn it, it broke free! I've got to take this thing down fast. Track maybe, frost ammo. Or my focus might find something I can use around here.
Frost. Oh, I'm dying. I need to drink a potion. Why does drinking a potion take time? Why does drinking a potion merit its own animation? Is that what I think it is? All right.
Time to drop.
I think there are a few more though. So you don't get the animation for drinking the potion when we're holding the thing, but we still get that skill. Oh, I can dig. Of course I can dig. Why wouldn't you? You dead.
Dead. Finally.
Slitherfang.
The data center should be straight ahead. I guess Varl's gonna have to find another way there.
Storage cache. But where are all the elements that I knocked off of it? Did I already pick them up? Shoots on fire, yo. number 28, so they're paying. Oh, so that's like you have a catalog and each of the machines have a number.
Once I get the backup, I can reboot Gaia. Fix the system, heal the Blight. Restore Elizabeth's dream. But is it still there? Okay. I should find the server room.
That looks like a server room.
I'm close. I have to be.
What to do about Dalgard, the guy who we were doing things with. On the matter of Mr. Dalgard, he's been a valuable member of Far Zenith for years. Even Peter saw the need for a polished spokesperson to preserve anonymity for the rest of us. But with all the new members we recruited to increase funds for the Odyssey's expedited timeline, there is simply not enough berths on the ship to accommodate. Cuts had to be made. And let's face it, Oswald lacks the skill set for our future aims. He'll retaliate if we exclude him, of course, so we'll have to give him a proper send-off, but that doesn't mean that his usefulness must end. We have plenty of source material to generate a digital puppet, giving us the means to... Yeah, so basically, after he did all these things to... After he did all those, like, the things that we were watching, they fired him. Because he can't pay them for a place on the ship. The places on the ship went to the highest bidder, and he didn't have enough to bid higher. Somebody bid higher than him. Some of the people who he had specifically like recorded those things in order to hire, convinced to bid for his position. Sucks to be him, basically.
It's here.
Gaia version 6.9. Initializing. Hello.
Hi. Elizabeth? Travis Tate.
Now, what's this we got here? A Far Zenith conspiracy to steal a copy of Gaia? And her subordinate functions? Naughty, naughty. You want me to handle this, Liz? Blasphemers! Brood of vipers! With a mighty hand I smite and pour troubles upon you!
Thou shalt not steal a super advanced terraforming system.
Guy you stole, you losers. But it's the mother of all logic bombs. So good luck repairing your data. And next time you start thinking you can outsmart a Tate, remember my salute.
So I wonder if the thing he wrecked their systems with is the reason that it exploded.
The goddess.
There is no goddess. I told you that already. That's not Gaia. That's not what I'm looking for. It's nothing but a fake.
I got it.
Varl, I'm sorry.
You have a sharp bite sometimes, you know? But it was pretty amazing to see you fly off that tower and blow up the entire basin.
The thing is, there's going to be more of that. I'm out of leads, Varl. But I have to keep searching. And fast. And whatever risks I have to take, I will. And it doesn't make sense to have someone with me. Someone who might get hurt. This is on me, Varl. Nobody else.
Hold on. Before, in Meridian, you said there was a man who helped you. Silence. You said you used to talk to him a lot about things you discovered from the old world, things no one else understands. And he gave you the lance you used to defeat Hades.
He's gone, Varl. I haven't heard from him since the battle against Hades.
Sure, but Spy Master Murad back in Meridian, he's good at finding people, isn't he?
Varl,
Come on, it might work. Plus, you'll get to see some friendly faces again.
Okay. I guess it's worth a shot.
We've got a long walk ahead.
Actually, I've got a better idea.
She's not having a good time. It's hard to mistake someone riding a machine for anyone other than Aloy.
Son, it's true. She's come back.
Bless us. The savior of Meridian has returned.
You earned this welcome. You saved them.
Not yet.
In the name of the Sun King of Vard, a royal welcome for the champion.
Make way.
Murad, Aloy has an urgent matter to discuss.
Does she? That makes two of us. I've sent forth hunters for weeks. To Sunfall, all the way to the Sacred Land, searching for you. Something happened at the Spire. Come. I'll show you. Watch your step. You saved us all, to be sure, but we're still cleaning up the mess. It happened right after the solstice. We were able to explain it away, thank the sun. Otherwise, it might have caused a panic. One night, for less than half a minute, it glowed an angry red. From Meridian, it looked like a trick of the light. But those who were closer, atop the light, said it could not have been a reflection. Much to my dismay, they said the light rose up from the tower's base. From that. We left everything just as it was.
So in the post-credit scene
Oh no.
to Horizon
The
Zero
Spire's
Dawn,
supposed to send out signals, messages for the terraforming system.
But Hades tried to use it to wake up ancient war machines.
I was sure I got the connection to that thing.
we see
Wait here while I
Hades
check
get
it.
transmitted from there, fly out, and then get captured by Silence.
Let us know what you
He's
find.
like, "Oh, my friend, I have more questions for you, about quantum computing. Or some shit like that. So apparently, it wasn't just a for show. It wasn't just artistic license that had the thing fly. People saw it.
About this. I don't know. Looks the same as before. Never could pull this thing out of me.
Never could pull that thing out because it was being used.
Transmission.
So she tried to pull it out before, but it was in use. Because transferring an entire data construct takes time.
Something was transmitted from the top of the spire.
Start AI
I guess I have
friendly.
to find a way up there.
Let's go talk to people.
Is that a statue of me? That's new. I guess I should be flattered by the statue. It feels wrong. Especially when my job's only half done. Looks like a memorial. Honoring those who fell in the Battle of the Elite. Lots of brave people defended this place from Hades.
Hello?
Yeah,
Okay.
I remember her. Who doesn't?
Ignore me. Yeah, you better run after ignoring me. When I try to talk to
Machine
you.
carcasses. Remnants from the Battle of the Elite.
I agree. It looks like a bellow-back.
We were almost overrun by the machines Hades controlled.
They're a
We
little
pushed
hard
through.
to recognize with the big canister on their backs. It goes boom when you shoot it a bunch of times. They're annoying to fight, but it's very satisfying when they go pop.
Savior, I hope all is well with you.
Savior of Meridian. Way too many titles. Possibly remember them all. Oh right, the NPCs that I'm supposed to talk to don't show up until after I do the thingy. Light melee attacks are fast and can detach armor plates from small machines. Hey, I was reading that.
Same place.
Power attacks are very strong, but leave you vulnerable while holding them. Hehe.
I'm still waiting for you to finish that fascinating story.
Boom. So what's the time difference between... So only when it makes the ding finishes. Okay, cool. Okay. So my fighting style in the last game was to throw bombs at people to knock them down, and then run up and stab them. But I don't think there's a fighting style for this one. Range combat effectiveness and weapon stamina and concentration. Weapon techniques for hunter bows and bolt blasters, which specialize in mid-range combats. Warrior melee combos and increased melee damage and effectiveness. Warrior technique for warrior bows, which specialize in close quarters combat. Traps, food and traps, and the amount of traps that can be placed. Weapon techniques for trip casters and rope casters. All of these things are kind of useful. Like, I don't usually use traps, but the rope casters and sometimes trip casters are good. Healing and health potions, benefits in while in low health. Includes weapon techniques for blast slings. Those are really good. Never heard of shredder gauntlets though. Reduce visibility and movement. Is there a way I can have it just automatically distribute them for me? Because I really don't want to have to think too hard about this. Includes weapon techniques for sharp shot bows. Long range combat. Machine Master. Increase the effectiveness of overriding machines. The durability and damage dealt from overridden machines. Spike throwers, which excel against large machines. You've earned your first skill points. Skill points are gained by level up and completing quests and activities. Choose a skill tree to open it. So I'm gonna try and focus on those two first, I think. Although stealth might be good. Silent Strike Plus. Silent Strike deals more damage. Approach an enemy when detected and when prompted, tap to execute a silent strike. Oh, I'm level 2. I only had one. Deal more impact damage while in stealth. Deal more tear damage while in stealth. Activating a cloaking device based on stalker technology to increase visibility to enemies. Aiming a weapon or using melee attacks temporarily deactivates the device. So Valor Surge. Equip a Valor Surge to use it. Powerful special abilities that require a build-up of Valor to use. Earn Valor through various actions in combat, like removing components, targeting weak spots, and defeating enemies. Fire a powerful shot from a kneeling position that explodes on impact. Up to 3 arrows or your currently selected weapon. That sounds cool. If I had gone for the hunter's bow, concentration, concentration limit, that's pretty good. Do more damage with ranged weapons for a limited time, pretty basic. 2 concentration, depletes more slowly, prolonging use. Recover concentration faster. Build up Valor faster. Weapon stamina. Stamina regen. Ammo expert. Bolt blaster. Oh, okay, I see. So, wait. Okay. Bolt blaster. Resonator blast. Progress the story to unlock. Interesting. I kind of remember using that one. Alright. Climb up to the base of the spire. So I never got a good look at this, but it looks like, okay. Okay, this is just normal granite. So this was there. And then the machines built the spire. As part of Minerva Protocol, which was tasked with creating a signal that would shut down the Pharaoh swarm.
Maybe I can jump to that ledge behind me.
Hey, who said my name? Say it 2 more times in the mirror at night, and I will appear. What? You don't have mirrors? Sucks to be you. Look at. Oh, that was the guy I was beating up. There's a workbench. No supply cache.
Working away as always.
It's an understatement to say that your reputation precedes you, Savior. Welcome.
Ready to put fire to steel? Not again.
Meridian owes you a debt it can never repay, Savior.
You know that a few of those tiles are different colors? You might want to fix that before the Sun King gets here.
Lots of important people here, brothers and sisters. Work like you mean it.
Hear that? I'm an important person. Or a brother and sister. There seems to be an invisible wall. Big surprise. So the way you start when you make a tutorial, when you make a sequel game, first, the game starts with a tutorial. Or it starts with a very basic explanation of the world and a tutorial and gameplay. Followed by a part of the...
There's Meridian. Still standing, despite the battle against Hades and the Eclipse.
Oh, yeah, it's pretty. Then you get to a part of the story where they show you...
We were worried as to what fate befell you after... Well, glad to see you're safe.
Drinks later? Took you long enough.
Good to see you back here, Savior.
Savior, everything's just the way you left it. We made sure of this.
I mean, you don't have to leave it as shitty as it was when I left. You could, like, fix stuff. Oh, there it is.
Aloy, right here on the light.
The battle really wrecked this place.
Working away as always. Ho there! How's your mother doing? Hope she's better.
Sharp as ever.
I have not yet gotten the capture card.
I don't respond well.
She looks even stronger than the statue.
You weren't kidding when you said the West would blow my forge, huh?
Nah, still your forge. Still plenty of danger ahead.
Oh, hi! You had to bring it up, huh?
Didn't expect to see you up and about. Look at you!
By the forge. It's her.
Could use an ale.
Not again.
How the fuck am I supposed to get up there? You have to make these noises, miss. We get it, you're working hard.
Didn't expect to see you up and about.
Stop hammering if you hear her scraping.
Any more supply caches?
I know you see me.
Yeah, I remember her. Who doesn't?
That's a grapple point.
That's her, isn't it?
At least the Carja are paying them to do their hard work this time. I should have brought my own gear.
I got nothing to tell you.
I can still. a wooden crane. I saw a wooden crate. And I'm like, cool, more shit. More loot. But no. Okay, let's do what we came here for.
Go. Now, how to cross over to the spire. Should be able to get up there now. I thought Silence was helping me when he gave me his lance. But it looks like he tricked me. Transmitted something through the spire. Did he save Hades? Well, if I can figure out where he sent it, I can track him down. Hopefully the transmission note at the top will tell me. Looks like... An elevator? Let's see.
Access lift activated.
Lucky day.
Engaging maintenance configuration.
The whole thing is opening up. Wonder what the Carja will make of this. There's the note.
Well, Aloy, I see you finally figured it out. To be honest, I'm surprised it took you so long to discover my ruse.
You rigged the lance to steal Hades. How could you be so reckless?
Reckless? You're the one who tried to purge Hades before its precious knowledge could be extracted. The mysterious signal that woke it, for example. Or why to obtain one of those Gaia backups you've been having such a hard time finding?
If you knew, why didn't you just tell me?
I've been having problems of my own these past 6 months, Aloy. The difference is, I've made progress. So once your anger at my entirely necessary deception has faded, then why don't you come out here and find me in the Forbidden West, and to learn all that I've discovered?
Oh, I'll come find you, all right?
Yes. Well, the coordinates should make it simple enough. Even for you.
Gah! There's no other choice.
That was... I wonder if they had planned that scene when they designed the spire for the first game.
Better let Varl and Murad know what I found.
There
You went inside it, and it transformed. Almost like the day of the battle.
I can only be grateful that it's a stormy day. Few will have seen the tower change from Meridian. What did you discover?
Hades. The danger didn't end here. It went into the Forbidden West. And I have to follow.
I see. That can be difficult. The West is called Forbidden for a reason. A tribe of ferocious warriors controls much of it, the Tenakth, and they allow no trespassers past its border. That said, under the Sun King Avad, a fragile peace has been negotiated, and indeed, the next embassy will take place in a day or two on the edge of the frontier. Were you to attend the gathering under his auspices, the Tenakth might grant right of passage, instead of hunting you and attacking on sight.
Great, just what I need. More killers.
The Sun King.
Aloy, it's good to see you. You left in such haste. We never had a chance to properly thank you.
Can we show the champion the spear now? Please?
Itamen, quiet.
It's true.
They made
we
a
bear
spear.
gifts. Decorum usually calls for a ceremony of offering at the palace, but I thought you would prefer a less formal occasion. Bring them, please.
Avad, this is all very kind, but Who's it? Vanasha.
Quick. Better hand them over before she runs off again.
Really? Must you?
So Vanasha was a spy in the first game who we worked with to extract Edamin from the Shadow Karja.
Try it on.
He was the kid was basically being used as a puppet ruler. And we helped him and his mom escape.
On behalf of all the citizens of the Sundom, may these tokens remind you of our eternal gratitude.
I don't remember the old guy, though. Unless maybe he was also working with Vanasha on the same mission.
Perhaps you'd like to spend more time with your friends. Come speak to me when you're ready to depart.
To learn more about characters from the past, navigate to the character bio
I need to
section
attach the
of your
Master
notebook.
Override to my new spear. Should workbench around here I can use.
Alright, I did see that workbench. I didn't get a chance to use it. But yeah, let's go to the notebook and see if Vanasha, a Karja spy. Vanasha met Aloy when she was working undercover behind lines in Sunfall. Shadow Karja capital. Blah 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 blah. Sun King Avad. So he had the hots for. Oh frick, what's his name? The really cool captain of the Vanguard lady. Who died. We tracked. She had. When we got to Meridian, we found out that she had died. Only it turns out that it was a ruse, and we went on a quest to save her. But then when we found her, she died in our arms. So that was the thing. But he had the hots for her. The two of them worked together to do their little revolution thingy. But in this game, it seems like he has the hots for like Aloy, which is kind of weird. Once a loyal captain of the dissident Shadow Karja, soon discovered and exposed the corruption of its ruling priests and generals. In return, they put a price on his head. With help from Aloy, he was able to defeat his would-be assassins and escape to Meridian, which he later defended during the Battle of the Elite. So I guess he was also part of the mission that you did with Vanasha. I vaguely remember now. It says that there's more exclamation point thingies, but I don't see it. Ancient black bracelet.
has been hired to speed up reconstruction.
Very good.
Nasadi.
Dowager Queen Nasadi.
Blessed champion. Itamen, what do you say?
She does not look like...
My humblest thanks to you, great champion, for delivering my mother and me from Sunfall, and for defending our holy city against the forces of Shadow.
I have to go on an important mission, Prince.
To save the world?
Something like that. But when I come back, I could give you a few tips. It would be an honor.
We owe you our lives, champion, and we will not forget. May the sun light your way.
Watch out for Thunderjaws, champion!
I do suppose that it's possible that, the, former Sun King Jiran had multiple...
The sculptor
wives
wanted something
by which
even
she
bigger.
had
Twice the size.
children.
Covered in gold and jewels. But I was quite certain you wouldn't appreciate that.
You were right. I'm sorry, Avad. It's good to see you, but I can't stay long.
I see. I'd hoped you'd remain in the city for a time. Perhaps at the palace.
Meridian's still in danger, but it's bigger than that. To put things right, I have to go west. To Noct territory.
By the sun, that's a Noct? Well, perhaps Murad already told you, but after years of hostility, we've negotiated a truce in hopes of a lasting peace. Another embassy will be held in just a day or two.
Years of hostility, you don't really have to explain that. Jiran was a source of a lot of problems. Itamen, embassy.
What makes this coming embassy so special?
Well, just like today, it is special because of the guest. Our delegation will meet with the Tenakth just outside Barren Light. We'll give them treasure, and they'll return a prisoner. Fashav, one of our finest soldiers.
Soldier? Don't you mean raider?
No, not in this case. Fashav is my cousin, nothing like Helis and his ilk. He joined the Western expedition with the hopes of reining in certain excesses. But he was captured during a heroic defense of our forward base at Cinnabar Sand.
Your cousin, Fashav. How long has he been a Tenakth captive?
5 years. Tenakth emissaries swear he is well, but I wonder. That tribe is renowned for its brutality. How did he survive? Well, I'll know soon enough. If you see him before I do, tell him that I await him in Meridian, where he belongs.
If I see him, I will. I need to...
One moment, Aloy. There's something I must ask you. Since you left, I've thought of little else.
This isn't really the time.
But it has to be. The way you left before, there's no way to know when I'll see you again. I'm not trying to stop you, or hold you back. But I need to know, when your mission is over, will you return to Meridian and stay? Long enough for us to spend time, to get to know each other properly, perhaps.
Flashpoints offer moments of emotional choice. How Aloy expresses her personality is up to you. Choose the fist and Aloy will... Okay, I can't read that if you switch to the backlit version. Will confront the challenge directly, choose the brain, and Aloy will use her insight to find a clever, less obvious approach. choose heart, and Aloy will express good passion or give voice to her deepest convictions. It's a nice cut. Now's not the time. Now's not the time. Doesn't it seems too it seems like kicking the problem down the road, and I'm gonna be honest, I don't ship these two.
Have you been listening to a word I've said? The reason I'm heading west is to deal with a danger. Not just to Meridian, but a whole lot else. You really think I've got time to imagine holding hands and watching the sunset or whatever? Well, I don't.
I see. I'm sorry, Aloy. You're right, of course. Please, forget these foolish things I've said. I bid you farewell. As always, our hopes ride with you.
So that's the workbench. My friend, which friend is down there? Which friend is... That's interesting.
I'll be right here until you need me.
Okay.
It's strange to be back in Meridian. Well, to be honest, it's always strange here.
Savior, welcome back to the Alliance.
There, the workbench. Uthid, Vanasha, thanks for being here.
Wouldn't miss it, even if you did leave us hanging after the big battle.
Vanasha, stop. She's here now, isn't she?
For the moment. But I see that look on her face. She's got business to attend to, and it isn't in Meridian.
You know, I didn't vanish before because I wanted to. I had...
No, Huntress. Please. You don't have to justify yourself to us. You saved our butts. If you've got to go, go. With our blessing.
Always.
It's been months since I was in Sunfall. What's become of the Shadow Carja?
After you wiped out the Eclipse, there were hardly any priests or officers left to terrorize the little people.
Avad offered amnesty to all who were forced to serve the Shadow, so the commoners cleaned out the Citadel and handed it back to him. The Sundom was unified.
Avad wanted Uthid to take command of the garrison there, but Captain Cudley here refused. Rumor has it that he wanted to stay close to me here in Meridian.
That's nonsense, of course.
Well, I know. You're out. Go! Away with you.
Always an honor, champion.
Always a pleasure. But please, little Huntress, come back someday and tell us about your adventures. If I can't get in trouble, at least I can hear about yours.
How goes it, Hammerhead?
Who are you calling Hammerhead? I'm pretty sure they're just calling out to their fellow workers. Installs the Master Override and a new module to enable the buildup and release of kinetic energy in combat. Requires the Resonator Blast skill to use.
Bit busy now, but
Okay. Master Override installed. Plus, something new. To store up and release energy. Resonator. Should help in a fight.
She never seems very confident in what she's naming things. See, if you had friends, Aloy, maybe they'd be able to come up with better names for stuff. What's over here?
That's part of the Deathbringer we defeated.
Oh, interesting.
This machine was the last line of defense for Hades. It dragged the orb up here and then nearly killed me, but it's just a piece of scrap now.
Yeah, because we wrecked it.
Is that the time? Or do you want to chat some more with your friends?
Stay longer, time to go.
I better get going. And if I'm headed west, it sounds like I'll need rite of passage from the Tenakth, as you said. Where exactly is this embassy going to be held?
Past the Daunt, the canyon that marks the western border of the Sundom. You'll find the fortress of Barren Light at its farthest edge. The embassy will take place just beyond its gates. It's a long march, a fortnight on foot.
A couple of days hard riding should get us there.
Actually, it might be better to rest here tonight. Head out in the morning.
Of course. I'll arrange it.
If that sounded like an out-of-character response for her, then I'm paying attention. Yeah, she totally did this just to be able to ditch Varl. I hope that it's not trying to say, oh, how she's so cool that she leaves people behind like this. I hope it's that the story is trying to present this as a character flaw, because
Am I the one to hold this crown of ash and salt that kindness calls to me? I have to block it out. My voice has grown so somber. These words don't seem like mine, but the iron won't subside. No matter what I try. Am I raindrops in the flood? In this emptiness, in the storm? If I falter, if I fall, the wave inside my soul carries all I know. Who can take my hand in the flood? Her voice calls me forth through darkness unknown. My heart with silence burns through solemnness and bone. The edge beyond the shore, this weight of root and rot. I long to reach the other, to find the path we lost. Am I raindrops in the flood?
Sparks to steel. Never seen anyone use one of those to get around.
Is that how I get to Barren Light?
Yes, I mean usually, but not today. Not yet.
And why is that?
Well, the Daunt. The whole valley. It's infested with machines.
I can handle machines.
Oh, I'm sure you can, but I'm under strict orders not to operate until the whistle down at Chainscrape sounds the all clear.
Look, I didn't come all this way just to stand around and wait. I'll crank that car down myself if I have to.
Well, but then who would crank it back up? Fine, fine. Though, should anyone ask, it might be best to say you forced me.
I see smoke, but not a lot of activity.
Smoke's probably coming from something the machines wrecked. As for the quiet, well, there's a work stoppage in effect because of all the fuss.
What sort of machines are causing the trouble?
Nasty ones, and lots of them. Bristlebacks, they're called. Strangeness is, they're not native to the Daunt. Just showed up, all of a sudden.
No hunters to kill them?
Well, we've got hunters, just none that want to cross Ulvund. Boss of Chainscrape. He is self-appointed. Work stoppage was his idea.
Yeah, well, I'm just passing through. Got an embassy to attend.
You should have said. That ain't gonna happen no time soon.
What are you talking about?
Hear that? That's your answer.
Who is that?
Carja Sun Priest. Cranked him down yesterday, about an hour before the machine trouble started. He's a very important man, or so he says. That embassy at Barren Light, he's the one supposed to run it. Ha!
Great.
If you don't do as I say immediately, the Sun King himself shall hear of your insolence. Thanks to you, I was forced to spend the night shivering in the tent. Exposed to attack, I might have died. Oh, me you refused to transport, but not this... what? This Nora girl? This savage? Besides, scallywag.
Wadis. That's Aloy.
Studious Wadis.
Aloy, you know, savior of Meridian.
Really?
Oh, shit.
Well, that lessens the insult, I suppose.
Really? You're not even going to apologize
I came
for
here for
calling
the
her
embassy at Barren Light.
savage?
The way I hear it, so did you.
Well, not with the valley infested. And so did Ahriman proclaim the Sun Priests most precious and worthy of safekeeping. See? Scripture.
I doubt
shall
it
head to
says
Barren
that.
Light when the captain of the Vanguard tells me the way is clear, and not a moment sooner.
Fine. Captain's a friend of mine, you know? Where is Erend? Wouldn't mind speaking to someone a little more action, a little less scroll.
Wadis.
Studious Wadis.
Studious Wadis sent Aaron and another Vanguard out at daybreak to clear the way.
And so at daybreak...
Hey! Shh. Down the valley then?
Yeah, said they checked the ruins on the left bank for tracks. Take it from there.
Okay. I hear there's a work stoppage. Any way to upgrade my gear?
I'll bet the smith in Chainscrape would let you use his workbench. As for the Bristlebacks, you might want to craft some acid arrows. Hitting their canisters with those will take them down quick.
Thanks. I'll find Erend and I'll bring him back. Hey! Where do you think you're going?
What? To the top of the ridge. To wait in safety.
Sorry. Operators under strict orders. No passengers till the whistle blows, right?
That's right. Best start cranking.
Why? Why?
Jorf, would you kindly escort Studious to
Jorf.
Chainscrape and wait for me there?
You got it.
I will find Erend, and I will help clear a path. But after that, no more excuses. Barren Light. Embassy.
If such be the will of the sun.
It will be. Trust me. I gotta find Erend. But it might be good to hit Chainscrape first and upgrade my bow.
It's the will of Aloy, which means you need to carry it out, but before she shoves that scroll where the sun don't shine. See, I got there. By mandate of Commander Nozar, all residents of the Daunt are herewith informed of the following. The gates between Barren Light and No Man's Land are hereby ordered shut and sealed in expectation of the imminent embassy. None are allowed passage, blah blah blah, no exceptions, blah blah blah. Based on previous grievances or misunderstanding, let it be clear that no exceptions will be made for the Oseram either. Any outstanding arrangements made pertaining to passage are hereby declared postponed or void, depending on the nature and timing of the arrangements. No exception. All of the above pertains to the Oseram regardless of circumstances, excuses, or so-called binding contracts. Any complaints and or restitutions, if at all applicable, can be addressed to Captain Lawan. Captain Lawan, my second in command. Signed in the light of the sun, Nozar Arin Kuvaman, Commander of Barren Light. Okay, so I can meet these people at Barren Light. Because right now those names mean literally nothing to me. Okay, there's a campfire, so let's save there. And then I think we're gonna call it a day. Thanks for watching. You can check me out on Twitter, of course, or Twitch, of course, at ToaofZ, with underscores between of and z, and Toa and of, I guess. On Twitter, I will be Toa of Twilight with no Z, but with underscores between the Toa, the of, and the Z. And then of course, if you missed any part of this VOD, or of course Twitch is changing their VOD practices apparently, so that instead of 14 days, they're only holding on to them for 7 days. But I'll be uploading the VOD shortly onto YouTube, so you can watch it all there. I do want to make Friday into Forbidden West Friday. I've been wanting to play this game for a long time. I'm just really happy that PS4 has its own streaming capabilities, unlike the Nintendo games, which I also want to play, but I don't have a capture card for. Which brings me to the tip jar at the bottom right-hand corner of my Twitch profile in the About section. everything donated there is going to be going to getting me a capture card so I can play some games on Nintendo. I also, I did lose my job like a week ago, to the hour now even. So I am a little strapped for cash, and I could use like any little bit helps. Thank you. Bye.